Alright, what's up guys? Since it's summertime, I figured it's a good time to make a video on how to recharge your AC system. What will happen over time, the refrigerant, or called Freon, R134A, will actually leak out of the system, and it's due to the seals getting old. So what you want to do is I'm going to show you a quick tip and trick how to recharge your system. So if you're experiencing hot air blowing through the vents, or your AC is taking way too long for the air to get cold. It'll be warm air for like a minute or two, or even 5 minutes before finally you start to get some cold air. So recharging the system will usually fix this problem. So I'll go ahead and show that to you guys now. Alright, you want to go to your local auto parts store. The can that you want to get, there's going to be two choices in there. There'll be a blue can and a black can. And I've asked the guys in multiple stores which can they like the best, and they tell me the black one's the best. And I really asked why, and they said it's because of the conditioner in here. It's better for the seals, and also it just gives a better result with colder air that actually lasts longer. So say you put in a can of this and it lasts for over a year, that means you have like a very, very slow leak, so this is a good solution for you. If you put this can in and it doesn't last longer than a month, you have a bigger problem. So this is just a band-aid, but it's really not a band-aid. Say your system just gets old, like mine, for example. This is a high mileage can, right? This is definitely a high mileage car. I have 173,000 miles. And I maybe have to top mine off, not once a year, once every 2 years. Just put a little bit in it just to make sure it's right where it needs to be. All right, to get started, let's pop the hood. All right, now that the hood is popped, you need to find the low pressure port. So on your 350Z or your G35, the low pressure port is right here. It'll actually have an L on it for a low pressure port. The high pressure port is right here. And the way this is designed, the port on the can will only fit on the low pressure port anyways, so you don't really have to worry about putting it on the wrong terminal. Next step, you want to get in the car and turn it on, and turn the AC to full blast. It's the highest setting it'll go. You also want to make note of what the temperature is outside, because there's a little gauge on the AC refill can of you set the temperature to what the temperature is outside. So it's 99 degrees at 10:15 in Arizona. If you look on top of the recharge can, there's this little dial, this graph, and it shows the temperature that it's supposed to be at. So we said it was 99 degrees inside the car. If you look underneath the green bar here, it actually says 65, 75. That's the outside temperature. So you take this little red arrow and you line up to the outside temperature, and since it's 99, this means this has to go all the way up here. So then when you hook this on the low side port, the needle should go all the way up to this area. Alright, so take the low side port cap off. I'm surprised I heard air come out of that. Oh, I almost lost it. Thank God it's right there. I recommend putting rubber gloves on. Not that any Freon could leak out, but if it does, it is a very cold gas and it'll actually give you frostbite. So just to be safe, you want to put some gloves on, and all you're going to do is once you have this cap off, take this port. So you put the cap on here just like this, and you pull up on this, and then it'll there, it'll be stuck just like that on there, okay? Alright, to release the Freon, you're going to want to take the can and you're going to tilt it left to 3 o'clock and back to 9 o'clock as you're pulling the trigger. 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Let's see where mine is. Holy cow, I'm actually low. Really? Alright. Well, this exercise is good then, because the can I had left over from last year, so this has some left in it. Let's see if this will fill it up. Oh, it's getting there. So, pull the trigger, or turn it like this to the 3 o'clock position, then back to the 9 o'clock position, and then release. Oh, I'm really low. I'm going to have to buy a new can. Alright, well I just used the can that I had left over from last year. And this is a small can, as you can tell, and I also did my girlfriend's car. So I'm gonna actually have to go buy a can because I'm low. So I was just doing this as a video to show you guys how to do this, and it looks like I actually need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a can. So I really hope this helped you guys. This is a quick, easy method to recharge the AC system. Just make sure that if you're having warm air, this will fix your problem. If the system's not accepting the recharge, you have a bigger leak, and this is not gonna work for you. So hope this helps, and until next video, see you guys.